Hello, my name is Jack Hayes, and this is my video assignment. So my goal in this video is to show how to create parts in assembly and how to add created parts to a parent part in assembly, as well as the concept of modifying one part in assembly and other parts being automatically modified. So the first thing that I do is I go into I create a parent part. So I'm creating a projector model. So this is my parent part. I started off with just a sketch in the top plane and then extruded that out. And then I also made a cut out in the front for a camera, for a lens. So this will be the parent part that I bring into assembly. Okay, so now that I've created my parent part, I can put that parent part into an assembly file. So I choose that part I just created as the first part to put into the assembly, and then I can now start adding parts to the parent part. So the first thing I'm going to add is a bottom stand for the projector. So I then go to insert new part, and then I choose the bottom surface of the projector. Then I go to convert identities and choose the outside boundary lines of the surface, and then I do offset entities, and then now I have a new sketch that is mirrored from the bottom surface of the projector. Now after that, I can go to extrude base, and now I've extruded that sketch out 20 inches, 0.20 inches. And now after that, I can then use the shell function and shell out the bottom extruded base to create a stand for the bottom of the projector. Okay, so now I'm going to make the lens. So I start off by doing a new part, and I choose like the inside surface of the rectangle I cut out of the parent part, and then I use the convert identities feature again, and that converts the edges of the surface to a sketch. I then use some reference geometry to create a sketch of a circle in the middle of the surface I'm using, and then I extrude the circle, and then I again use the circle tool and create another circle on the extruded circle, and then I extrude that circle again, giving me the kind of shape of a protruding lens from the body. Okay, now I'm going to create buttons on the front of the projector. So again, I use the new part, I do insert new part, and then I select the front surface of the projector, and then I um, use the convert identities feature, and then I use the rectangle tool and reference geometry lines to create a single button part, and then I mirror that button part across the horizontal and the vertical axis, giving me 4 buttons, and then I use the extrude to create the thickness of the buttons, and therefore that gives me the ability where I've just added a part onto the parent part. Okay, so now I will create the two top handles on top of the parent shape. So I choose the top surface of the parent shape. I do new part, convert identities, and then I use the circle tool to create the circular base of the one handle. And then I insert a new plane that's going through the axis of the two circles. And that plane I use to draw the profile of the handle. So then I can use the sweep extrude tool, and then after that I use the mirror component tool in assembly, and that allows me to mirror the handle across the midline of the parent body. So then I use that tool, and that gives me two handles which are now located on top of the parent body. Okay, so now that I've added all my parts to the parent part, I can now show how the um, parent part will automatically modify if I modify one of the parts I created in assembly and added onto the parent part. So here I change one of the buttons, and you can see that the parent part changes in dimension to in reaction to me changing the dimension of the one of the reference dimensions of the one of the buttons.